Konnichiwa, Japanese Amo no Misa desu. Hey guys, today we're going to have a review test to help you prepare for the JLPT N5. So this video is for the JLPT N5, but I will make more for JLPT N4, 3, 2, 1. So stay tuned. So the JLPT is in multiple choice format. So you will have 4 choices and you select the correct one. And in Japanese, it will say something like 一番いいものを選んでください。一番いい the best もの thing, so the best one. 選ぶ is to choose. 選んでください. Please choose the best one, the best choice. So we are going to test your 語彙 vocabulary, kanji, and 文法 grammar. Okay? Okay, let's not waste any more time and 始めましょう。Okay, this type, it's 括弧に何を入れますか? Literally, what do you put in the brackets? Basically, a fill in the blank question. So read the question and choices on your own. So pause the video and then I will be helping you. So all these kanji are necessary to pass the JLPT N5 as well. So I'm going to ask you the reading and the meaning of the kanji. So how do you read the first kanji? 学生 meaning student. So the student 学生はもう this is the key word. もう means already. So 家に to the house. So the answer is the number 1. 帰りました means went home. So that 帰る is the dictionary form to go home and it's in the past tense. 帰りました. So why 帰りました? Because there is the word も already. So the student already went home. The second one can make sense. It could mean the student won't go home anymore. So も plus negation can mean not anymore. For example, もうしません means I won't do it anymore. But this is not the best choice, so we choose the first one. The third one, 帰っていません. That means haven't gone home yet. The fourth one, 帰れました. This is not for the JLPT N5, but this れました means could go home, was able to go home. 帰れました. 次. Pause the video. Try to read the kanji on your own. So, 電車 train 電車 The first kanji means electricity and the second kanji means car. 電車 train. Blank 来ました来ました Okay, the dictionary form is 来る but again this is an irregular, so 来る becomes 来ます in the mas form. き Okay. And which particle should we use? で、に、お、と. So, the answer again is the first one. 電車で来ました。電車で来ました。I came here by train. So the de particle can express the location like at, in, like レストランで食べる. But this で can also mean by means of. So by using something. So by train, by car, with chopsticks, with a pen. We would use the de particle. ペンで書く. Right, with a pen. 箸で食べる. Eat with chopsticks. The second one, 電車に来ました doesn't make too much sense. It doesn't sound natural. If you want to say to get on the train, we'd say 電車に乗ります. Okay, we use the verb 乗る. に乗る to ride, to get on. Third one doesn't make sense. The all particle is not used with the verb 来る. And the fourth one is kind of funny. 電車と来ました. I came with the train as in like this is my companion. Train. Mr. Train. 次. 天気は First, 天気 weather. 天 can mean heavens or sky, and 気 can mean spirit or mood. Sky's mood, heaven's mood is weather. And this one is about conjugating the adjective correctly. How do you say good? いい. And when we want to negate it, not good, we say 良くない. 良くない. Again, this is an irregular, okay? So usually for e adjectives, you change the last e into くない. That's it. かわいい becomes かわいくない. 暑い hot becomes 暑くない. But e becomes 良くない. Okay? 次, can you read this kanji? 雨. And that means rain. And then when you want to say it's raining, we say 雨が降っています。雨が降っています。Okay, the next one is about paraphrasing. So you choose a sentence that means the same thing as the sentence in the question. So you will see the word 同じ意味。同じ意味。Same meaning. So 傘を持っていますか？傘を持っていますか？ And this means, do you have an umbrella? Okay. 持つ is to hold, to carry. 持っています means to have. The first choice, 傘がいますか? Doesn't make sense. This means, is there Mr. Umbrella? Remember this いる is used for living things. So you say living thing がいます. So you say 人がいます。友達がいます to mean there are people. I have friends. Okay, but you can't use it about objects. So not 傘がいます。The second one. 傘がいりますか？傘がいりますか？ This makes sense. This is grammatically correct, but the meaning is different. いる when it's conjugated as いります it means is necessary, is needed. So 傘がいりますか means do you need an umbrella? This doesn't have the same meaning as the sentence 傘を持っていますか right? Third one. 傘がありますか？傘がありますか？ This is the correct answer. ある can also mean exist, to have, for object, right? So 傘があります is basically the same as 傘を持っています。The fourth one. 傘を買いますか？傘を買いますか？ Will you buy an umbrella? 買う is to buy. 次. This one is about choosing the right kanji. So in hiragana it says 白い, right? 白い. And that means white. And let's look at the choices. The first one, I can't even read that because it doesn't make sense. So that kanji means sun or day. And you can read it as hi or nichi, but it also has more readings like bi, right? The second one is the correct one, 白い. 白い. Remember, 白 is the noun for white color. And 白い, that's an adjective, white. So if you want to say white something, don't say 白 something, unless it's again a compound noun like 白猫. That's one word for white cat. But if you want to say like white cup, white sofa, you say 白いコップ, 白いソファ. You can't say 白コップ, 白ソファ. The third one, that's the kanji for eyes, 目. The fourth one, that's the kanji for mouth, 口. So they all look similar, but yeah. 次. This one is also about reading the kanji correctly. For these ones, I didn't make choices, but I want to test you guys. So, pause the video. あの男の人の、立ってください。So, 立ってください means please stand. And あの男の人, that man. So, this kanji, if you know it, it means back or behind. So you want to make the sentence, please stand behind that man. Okay? And when you want to say behind something, we always read this kanji like 後ろ. Okay? 後ろ. So, あの男の人の後ろに立ってください。あの男の人の後ろに立ってください。And now let's try with this one. It's the same kanji, but it has a different meaning and different reading. So you can pause. So, で、お風呂に入ります。お風呂に入る Again, this is an important word. Means to take a bath. So, I will take a bath afterwards or later. So, when you want to say later, afterwards, we always read this kanji as 後で. 後で. Okay? You can also do the past tense, simple past tense of the verb plus 後で, and that means after doing something. So, 食べた後で means after eating. So, 食べた後で宿題をします。I will do my homework after eating. 次。Again, paraphrasing. 同じ意味。So, 土曜日に Okay, remember all the days of the week because one of them is definitely going to be in the test. 土曜日に on Saturday. And this one is 映画館 映画館 cinema 映画館に行きましょう行きます I will go 行きましょう Let's go. So let's go to the cinema on Saturday. And let's look at the choices. First one. 週末に映画館に行きましょう。週末に週末 週 means week, 末 means end. So, weekend. So this is the correct answer. The second one. 今月今月 This means this month. The third one, 明日 tomorrow. The fourth one, 日曜日に This means on Sunday, so it's different, right? So let's just quickly review the days of the week. Monday, 月曜日 Tuesday, 火曜日 Wednesday, 水曜日Thursday. 木曜日 Friday. 金曜日 Saturday. 土曜日 Sunday. 日曜日次今日は Today 休み Holiday or day offだから because today is a holiday because today is my day off したくありません So したい means want to do したくないです or したくありません They both mean I don't want to do ありません is always slightly more formal than ないです But they're exactly the same. Okay, the first choice. 何も 何も plus negation means nothing. Remember, this is important. You say 何もしたくない to mean I don't want to do anything. You can't say 何もしたい. It's grammatically incorrect. But anyway, this is the correct choice. Second one. 誰も. Again, 誰も plus negation. Nobody. Third one. どこも. どこも plus negation. Nowhere. いつも. It means always. This one, be careful. All the 何も、どこも、誰も is usually used with the negation only. But いつも, this is different. いつも can be used with affirmative sentences as well. So いつも遅れます. And that means someone is always late. When you want to say never, we think it more like not once. So we'd say 一度も or 一回も. So for example, 一度もしたことがありません. So that means I've never done it. Not even once. Okay, 次. Again, this doesn't have choices, but can you read this kanji? So, this sentence, you can read it like この公園は人が多い。この公園は人が多い。So, この公園 is the topic of this sentence. As for this park, in this park, 人が多い. There are lots of people. There are lots of people. So, 人, people, person. 多い. When you say there are lots of something, we say something が多い. Okay? Something が多い. You might also see the word たくさん. たくさん. And again, this could be in the test. Paraphrasing the word 多い. You can say たくさんいる or たくさんある. There are lots of something. 次. This one is about counters. Okay. 本を借りる。本を借りる。So I will borrow a book. The first choice. 一人 means one person. Okay, so that's the counter for people. 一人. The second one. 一本. 一本. So this is a tricky one. You see the kanji 本. So you will think, oh, this is the correct one. Nope. So the counter 本 is used for objects that are long and cylindrical. So chopsticks, we would count them with 本. 一本, 二本, pens, bananas. The third one is the correct one. 一冊. 一冊. So 冊 is the counter for books, magazines, notebooks. The fourth one, 枚. 一枚. This 枚 is used to count really thin objects like paper, leaves, anything that looks like a piece of paper. 一枚. So, photograph as well. 写真一枚. And remember, we usually put the counter after the noun. So if there is no verb or particle, it's like 本一冊. 写真一枚. So the counter comes after the noun that you're counting, unlike English, right? But if there is a verb and there is an object, you say object or counter verb. So 本を一冊借りる. Okay. 写真を一枚撮る. 次. This one is about choosing the correctly conjugated verb. So, 魚が、魚 is fish. We will have to say the fish is swimming. Fish are swimming. Okay, the first one, 泳いでいます. Doesn't make sense at all. The second one, oyomimasu, again doesn't make sense. It sounds more like yomimasu, to read. The third one, oyottemimasu. This can be a common mistake. When the verb has gu ending, the form of the verb would have ide ending. Okay, ide. So oyogu is the dictionary form to swim. Oyogu. And the te form of it is oyoide. Oyoide. Not oyote or oyoite. Oyoide. De. Okay. Ku ending changes into ite. Everyone makes mistakes on this, so be careful. Kaku, to write, becomes kaite. Kaite. And then the fourth one is the correct one. Oyoide imasu. Oyoide imasu. Tsugi, again, you have to choose the correct verb. So, ginko, bank. Ginko. Ginko wa, and then gogo. Also remember this word. Gogo, PM, afternoon. Gozen means AM. So if you say gozen 11時, and that means 11 AM. And if you say gogo 11時, that means 11 PM. Gogo 3時に at 3 PM. And the choice is 1. します will do. The bank will do at 3 PM. Doesn't make sense. The second one, 閉まります. 閉まります. This is the correct answer. Will close. Okay, 閉まります. So when you want to say something closes, not like I close something, but something closes on its own, or you don't say who is closing it. So usually about stores closing, we use this verb 閉まります. Okay, 閉まります. The third one, 閉めます. This is the verb you want to use when you close something, like you close doors, or you specify who is closing something. Or when you want to say, can you close the door? You'd say, ドアを閉めて, ドアを閉めて, please close the door. So it's like you close the door. So the person who is closing is important. Whilst when you want to say the store's closed, the restaurants are closed, doesn't matter who is closing it. So in this case, we use this intransitive verb. 閉まります. The dictionary form is 閉まる. The fourth one, しまいます. You might have heard it somewhere, for example, with the te form, てしまいます. And that means like to do something, although you didn't mean to, but it's not for the JLPT N5. Okay, 次. Now try listening to what I'm going to say. Try taking notes if you need to. So I'm the teacher, sensei, and you guys are the listeners are the students. Okay? 8時半に開きますが、9時に来てください。8時半に開きますが、9時に来てください。先生は学生に何時に来てほしいですか？先生は学生に何時に来てほしいですか？ Okay, so this was about time. So, 8時半. What does that mean? 8時半. 8, 8. はい。1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 90. 8時, 8 o'clock. 半. This 半 means half. So half past 8, 8:30. 8時半に開きますが、開きます means it will open. が、ますが、ですが that means but. So it will open at 8:30 but 9時に来てください。9時, 9 o'clock. But 9, we usually say 9. Yeah, but when it's 9 o'clock, we say 9時. 9時。9時に at 9 o'clock 来てください。来る to come becomes 来て。Again, it's an irregular verb, so 来る becomes 来て。来てください。So it will open at 8:30, but please come at 9. And the question was, 先生は学生に何時に来てほしいですか? What time does the teacher want the students to come? So the answer is 9時. Okay, 9時. Okay, 次. Choose the correct kanji. So in Hiragana it says 右. 右 means right. This is pretty difficult. Okay, so the first one is the correct answer. 右. The second one is 左, left. Okay, so 右, right. 左, left. Then the third one is 石, rock or stone. So the only difference is the line above. So 右, this line goes through, right? Whilst 石, nope. And the fourth one, again, similar, but it's the kanji that means old. For example, 古い is the adjective, old. 古い. 次. 白いシャツと青いシャツとの方が好きですか? So 白い. Remember this kanji? 白い white. Katakana might be difficult, but it's シャツ. Okay, シャツ. Then the second one is 青い blue. 白い青い. And then blank の方が好きですか? Do you remember this の方が? That's for the comparison. So when you would say A is more, we say A の方が For example, ラーメンの方が好き. That means I prefer ramen. I like ramen better. ミサの方が背が高い. Means Misa is taller. So we want to make the sentence, which one do you prefer? The white shirt or the blue shirt? Okay, the first one, 誰 means who. So nope. The second one, どちら Yes, this is the correct one. Which one? You can say どっち more informally. どっち or どちら. So, どちらの方が好きですか? Which one do you prefer? The third one, いつ when. The fourth one, これ this. 次. Again, there is no choice, but can you read these two sentences? Okay. 電気をつけてください。スイッチは入り口の近くにあります。Okay, so 電気, remember from 電車, train, electricity, right? 電気。つける, again, this is important, you should remember. 電気をつける is to turn on the lights. 電気を消す is to turn off the lights. Okay? つける、消す。スイッチ、switch. 入り口の近くにあります。So, 入り口, this kanji is also important. 入り口, entrance. Okay, 入り口. So it's not exactly a person, but it's like this. Do you remember how to say exit? 出口. Something の近くにあります. You want to remember this whole phrase as well. It means there is or something is near. So スイッチは入り口の近くにあります. The switch is near, close to the entrance. 次. It's the same. 次. It's the same kanji, but can you choose the correct reading? どうぞ、ください。 1、言ってください。Nope. 言ってください。And this kanji would mean please go. 2、入り。Nope. 3、入ってください。This is the correct one. Please come in, please enter. 入ってください。The fourth one, 入れてください。You should remember this one too, but 入れる is written like this. 入れる and that means to put in. So this kanji, if it's as entrance, we really like 入り口. When you want to say to put in as the verb, we say 入れる. And when you say to enter, to go inside, you say 入る. Okay? 入る. 次。この靴下は these socks 汚いです。It's dirty. They're dirty. ですから because these socks are dirty. いりません。Do you guys remember this? いりません. It means not needed, not necessary. Okay? So I don't need or I don't want these socks anymore because they are dirty. So we want to say anymore. Remember? 1も2も3まで4たくさん. So the first one is the correct one. もbut it has u. But we pronounce it like more. The second one, も means also. Okay, and you always see this も after a noun, like 私も. Then that means I also, me too. これも this one too, this also. The third one means until まで. For example, 4時まで until 4 o'clock. 4時まで. The fourth one, たくさん a lot. 次。郵便局で、So, 郵便局 is post office. Okay? 郵便局。郵便局で働いています。働く that's the dictionary form to work. く becomes 働いて. Okay? When you use this verb 働く, you say somewhere で働く. Okay? But you will also see the verb 勤める. And you use the に particle with that verb. And that means work for. ソニーに勤めています。アップルに勤めています。I work for Sony, I work for Apple. 次。このトイレは The correct one is きれいじゃない。きれいじゃない。So きれい looks like an adjective, but it's actually an adjective. きれいな beautiful or clean. So きれい becomes きれいじゃない in negation. 次。話してください。話してください。話す to speak. 話してください。Please speak. 1. とても means very. とても話してください。Doesn't make sense. Please speak very. 2. ゆっくり. This is the correct answer. Do you know what that means? Slowly. ゆっくり話してください。Please speak slowly. 3. 全然。全然 plus negation means not at all. 全然話しません means I don't speak at all. Remember to use the negation after 全然. 4. ゆっくり. This is just wrong. Can you hear the difference? ゆっくり. Correct one. ゆっくり. Without the small tsu. 次. Choose the best adjective. 冬は、冬 means winter. So 冬は, again, you want to remember all the adjectives. 古い, old, but old about objects only, okay? Not about people. So you can't say 古い人. Nope, sounds weird. 古い新聞, old newspaper. 狭い, usually about space. So 狭い部屋. That's a very common combination. 狭い部屋. Small room, narrow room. 3. 甘いお菓子。4. 寒い cold. 冬は寒いです。Winter is cold. 次。Choose the correct kanji. 音楽を聴いています。I'm listening to music. 1. That kanji is used in the word, for example, 問題, question, or problem. So it's wrong. The second one is the correct one. 聞いています. It has the kanji ear, 耳 inside. Okay. The third one, that kanji means between, 間, A と B の間 means between A and B. 4. 開いています is open. Okay. 次, choose the correct verb. 晩ご飯を、So, 晩ご飯 means dinner. 1. 作っています. This is the correct answer. Means making. 作る, that's the dictionary form. To make. The second one. 使っています. This means I'm using. Okay. So this is a very common mistake. 使って and 作って. But 使う is to use 使って. 作る to make. 作って. 3. ついています. ついています could mean like it's attached or it could mean has arrived. 4. 切っています means is cutting. 次, 同じ意味. We want to find a sentence with the same meaning. So, この喫茶店のコーヒーは高いです. So, 喫茶店. Although Japanese people now say cafe more often, 喫茶店 is a word you need for the JLPT N5. So, 喫茶店 is coffee house, coffee shop. この喫茶店のコーヒー this coffee shop's coffee. 高いです is expensive. So let's look at the choices. 1. 美味しくないです。美味しくないです。Not delicious. 2. 安くないです。This is the correct one. 安い cheap. 安くない not cheap. You will see this kind of question as well. 高い becomes 安くない expensive, not cheap. So can you guess, for example, how we would paraphrase the word 古い? 古い old would be 新しくない not new. 新しくない or 汚い means dirty. And we can say きれいじゃない not clean instead. So that's very popular in the JLPT N5. Okay, third one 低くないです. So 高い means expensive but can also mean tall. And 低い is the opposite, short or low. And 4. 優しくないです. So 安い means cheap, 優しい means kind. Okay, 優しい in this kanji can mean easy, but it's not really common. When someone says 優しい, it usually means kind. But for the JLPT, they often use the word 優しい to mean easy. 次. 私も行きたいです. 行きましょう。私も remember, I also, me too. 行きたい Tai means want to, so I want to go there too. Something 行きましょう。ましょう means let's. So let's go. 1. 医者に。医者に means to the doctor. So let's go to the doctor. No. 2. 一緒に together. So this is the correct one. Let's go together. 一緒に行きましょう。3. 5日に That means on the 5th. 5日に Be careful. いつか means Sunday. 5日に on the 5th. 4. 椅子に to the chair. 次。妹の宿題手伝います。So, do you guys understand the words? 妹 younger sister 宿題 homework 手伝う手伝います to help. So I'll help my sister with her homework. So which particle is the correct one? It's お okay? お So you say something を手伝う to help with something. So in English you can say help someone with something. But in Japanese we would just say someone の something を手伝う. The last one. 野菜を野菜 means vegetable. 安い cheap. 野菜 vegetable. Okay? 1. 泣きます will cry. Doesn't make sense. I will cry vegetables. 2. 来ます 来ます in this kanji means will come. In this kanji means will wear. Either way, it doesn't make sense. The third one. すきます If you say お腹がすきます then that means I get hungry. お腹が空いています I'm hungry. 4. 切ります I will cut. Okay. 切る to cut. Again, this conjugates a bit weirdly. 切る as a いる ending like 見る. But you don't just change る into ます but you have to change る into り. 切る becomes 切ります. Alright, that's it for the JLPT N5. I hope this helps you study for the JLPT N5. If you got everything right, congratulations. I think you'll be fine. If you didn't, study all the words that I used in the video. Very important. And you will be fine. Anyway, I'll be rooting for you. Good luck. 応援しています。頑張ってください。じゃあまたね。バイバイ。